Okay. I think you got everything up and running. Cool. And let's go to the security. Okay. I did not have it open. I couldn't. I'm here. Dang. Let me just figure out where I have. Oh, we have it. Cool. Ah, right. Collision in scriptable object. That's what we're going to do. So last time we fixed the ceiling collision. For the player and the box, we still have that weird collision with doors and the ceiling. I will have to look into that sometimes later, but now we have a cute box following us. Today I will then create collisions. Scriptable object. Yeah. Use these in. Use the SO for normal attack. And the third thing would be create a downwards attack. You heard my MetroidVania will be ready to ship later this week. You heard correct. Actually, this is we're done. It's shippable. It's not a good game, but it is shippable. We'll probably get like mostly positive on Steam if I shipped it like this. A few negative votes, but better than Cyberpunk on release. True. Okay, I want to create scriptable objects. So let's go to our script, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Maybe I could put it in a new folder, which would be scriptable objects. Yeah, just scriptable objects. And then I do one for collision. Because I have a data folder, but the data folder has other scriptable objects that are just for data. Custom template, so entity script. So here I want a collision. I don't know. So detection data. I don't know what I should call it. It's not data, but I'm going to call it data. So let's inherit from scriptable objects. We can make this a scriptable object, and we also need to create it in our asset menu. So we need a menu name. I'll call it collision. I don't know. Collision. What would be a good name for it? As we're going to use, these are going to kind of have my collision in it, and I will add them to my game objects or my state to just put this code in a... We're just putting this code for interactables or collisions in a centralized place, kinda. What up, Shady Games? How are you doing? Good evening, good evening. So I need to come up with a good name for it. So for now it's going to be collision object. The file name will also be collision object. I will copy this and paste it in here. Collision. Let me see what we're doing in it and what we return. Scriptable object, yeah. We're doing collision in scriptable objects. So, right, I need to make a scriptable object per type, I think. Or do I? No. T, and then we'll get the T. We'll get the T, and then we return T as well. We need a position, and we need a interaction radius. Component. No, or default, I guess. We also need to send in the layer. Layer. In call the non-allocated one. That wouldn't work with this though. Or yeah, it would. But if I no, I will have to allocate. I'm going to rename this. To now we have purple collision. I have an ID. Box collision. We also need a size. Well, that is interaction radius, but here we'll have a vector to size. Box. Overlap box. All. I think I could do this. Can I remove T then? No, it's, yeah. So if we have a base scriptable object like this one, then we create a new one. Where we create a new one, like interactable collision. That will inherit from it. And this will be interactable component, right? Yes. We will have a, can we make this abstract and make a public abstract collision? Then we don't have a body. Need this. Yes, and we'll make these protected, so we can't use them outside of this. We have that. We go back in here and we'll check collision. That wouldn't work. Well, this would have to move over here. Double collision. It would be amazing if the class names and scriptable objects could have different names. Like the actual files and the class name, if they could have different names, it would be really efficient to just copy paste this and do a lot of small ones in here. So this would I was thinking that the interactable collision could decide, but I can't send any values in. Since the size here are different for a circle and for a collision, we just do this, and a box collision feels bad. Like, because then they're the same. That doesn't make any make much sense. But it makes sense to have this one. Maybe I don't even have to have a... Maybe it's enough to have this. Yeah, it probably is. Then I could also make a player damage. Box melee collision. Well, this wouldn't be box melee collision. This would be enemy player enemy collision. But that wouldn't also entity hit collision because they would be the same. Let's paste that in here. First, move it to the correct namespace, and then we rename it to entity hit collision. And we're not getting an interactable component here. We are getting a take damage. How did I do it? A melee attack, entity melee attack. Oh, we set it on a trigger, right? Now we do this. Target layer mask and wicked component entity main. We just get entity main here. Collision. So let's start with this. Go to... I don't really want to put it in data. But I'm not sure where I should put it. Prefabs. They aren't really prefabs, but kinda. The collision, we have interactable collision. Let's just call it interactable collision. Let's try and use this first. This one will take a serverless field. Private. What is it called? Interactable collision. And then all I would do would be... But isn't it interactable collision? That made them protected public. Circle collision, position, interaction radius. And we need the layer now, because I can't just target all. So let's find the lever and see. Where's the plate? Layer trigger? No. Well, I guess it's player trigger. Don't I have a... Oops. Interactable. Yeah. So the orbit layer... layer... You know what I could do? I could, instead of specifying this outside of this, we could just make a serverless field here. Float interaction radius and layer mask layer. Like this. Layer first, and then we'll do a header collision. Copy this and do a box collision. This one will have interaction radius and layer. Do I need to... When I set the layer mask, do I need to bit shift it? We'll see, I guess. Let's open LDTK as well. Because I am going to have to test this out by putting a lever next to me. Oops, it's not in there. Object, lever, right. Let's put it right there. Cool, cool, cool. Or should I have it there? Yeah. Now on the interactable collision, I should have... No? Oh, we can't build because of this. I won't have to send that in. Double component. Interactable component interact. It would be very neat if this worked. Probably need to set layer and stuff. Interactable. The lever is not interactable. That is all. Let's find the lever in the world. Object. We should have a lever here. There we have it. It's off. Try interact with an object is null because, yeah. Layer interact component. And I apply that prefab. Let's see if we can do this again. Do this again. Try again to see if we can do this. It's off. Oh, interaction radius is probably 0. Let's put it at 3. They're interactable. Maybe I don't have to. There we go. Okay, I don't have to. Good. And now we can interact with the lever through our scriptable object. Cool. I'm going to rename this to components. Slider in sliders. Sliders. Cool. Box melee. Hit. This will hit enemy. Set it. Oh, it's a box, so we'll set it to like, I think 0.75. 0.75. Now I will go into my box controller. No, box melee attack forward state. So in execute, I want to grab the, what do I call it? Box melee hit. No, it's not. Entity hit. Collision. Box melee hit. Collision. Maybe I should add a tooltip to this one to just say that it's a box melee hit. If I hold over this box melee hit, cool. But I will most likely have a lot of entity hit collision. So in here I will do entity hit collision, box collision. Let's remove these. Box collision, transform position. Right, we don't have the transform, we have the data, transform position. Collision. Let's see how I lost the other one. Melee attack. I wanted to see what I did in right. We have a right. I'll build this into the collision object as well. List T object. And I also want to have a CLS field that will hit once. Keep track. Right, oh, hits. So this would add the keep track of hits. We add the hit object. Well, to be honest, this is kinda quickly handle colliders. You just send in collider to the air colliders. And then we can do return handle colliders. Then we can do everything in one place. Keep track of hits. If we're keeping track of hits, we are going to have hit object add component we just hit. But we also need a public for set hit. Here. Because the melee attack, since it's a movement that's going forward and then backward. If we hit an enemy once, we don't want to apply damage every frame, so we want to kind of ignore that one. Track of hits, yes. Cool. So in the Let's do it like this. On exit, we do entity hit collision reset. Let's. There we have collision. We can probably make this even better. And a little bit more efficient. Because I don't like comparing with null all the time. So I want to have a public class collision data. Which will be of type T, and we'll have a property which is, should this be a struct? We'll have a public bool as collision and a public T component. If we return this collision data like this, we can just return a new collision and component. Then that's collision and component. Or you're not forced to use the constructor. You can do this false. Well, it's always going to be false, I guess. And component. We'll return the collision data. T. Right. So instead of checking if it's null with the component, it's collision. Collision data. Component interact. Collision data, that's collision. Now I also need to do a few more methods of these. The problem with doing this is that we're doing an overlap box all. We collide with everything, but we're only returning a single one. I guess that's okay for now. It's a bit inefficient, but I think it's good enough. Collision data component. Let's check what I did into the melee attack. Weapon trigger. I also need to do that thing. Copy this. We get the component. We already have the component. Collision data component. We have that. We get the entity info. Deal damage. We need the damage. That's more position, and that would be the data. transform position. Don't need to add a target hit here, but I realized I haven't done the check in here. So if or did I go back to weapon trigger? We are using the instance ID here. So instead of having to get T every time, the hit object should be triggers. Opponent get instance. No? Oh, collider get instance ID. And we need to check this. If get object contains collider get instance ID, we continue. I think that works. The problem here. Read only. Oh. Now I only need to get the damage, so let's set it to 5 for now. Yes. And I don't have a way to test if this is working in this room. So I'm going to add an enemy. Add a spare angel up here. And let's set the control points. Perfect. And I'm also going to make it easier to get up there. Did I add it here? I did. Okay. Oh, I'm hitting myself. No. I'm taking damage. Now why would I hit myself? Did I not use... I'm using the layer. And under it should be enemy. Is the layer not working? Are we hitting everything with this? The player collider, the body collider. Okay, that's just the body, but we are on player, so we shouldn't take any. We should not be hit by this. Do we have to do like value and I rarely ever used layer mask in that way. Please grab the lever. Yeah, we're not toggling the Let me actually set a breakpoint in here. Because if we're hitting everything, then when I press the button, I would also hit me. Now I hit one collider, polygon collider of the rule. Let's do it again with just the layer being there. I have one collision. Now we hit the lever. Okay, so that with the layer is working. So the layer is now on, full. Hitting anything. But when we run here, we have 4 colliders. Body collider, player, and software. Why? Why are we colliding with all of them? Layer should be enemy. Handle colliders, we'll get the component, but the collider shouldn't be colliding. Right games, clap clap. So why is it not working on overlap box all, but it's working on overlap circle? I did use the correct one, right? Yeah. Box melee hit. I really did not understand why I'm hitting everything. Layer is just a layer, right? 128. That should be right. Yeah, 128. Or, oh, that's why. A overlap box also has an angle. Cool. Then we should be good. No, we aren't hitting anything. Good. What is the purpose of writing my own collision system? I can do whatever I want. Now, you would have to do a lot of custom things with rigid bodies and where you handle velocity yourself if you want to have a nice feeling, good feeling movement. You're never going to get good feeling platforming movement with realistic physics. So some people are using box colliders and stuff. I decided to write my own because I always run into a problem with the colliders where I can clip through something. I decided to write my own. Because there's always, if you go too fast with the rigid body, sure you could set it to, what is it called? I still have a rigid body. You can set it to continuous, so it would be better, but you can still clip through things and get pushed through things. And I don't want any physics behavior in my game. Like this custom box physics is the closest I'm getting to physics. Now, why did it? It's jumping up there. I'm not sure why. Oh well. I probably don't reset it on collision. So I just wanted to build my own, so I have full control over everything that happens. Too many games I built is where I just spend weeks on trying to get collision to work properly, or you get like weird behavior that you don't want to happen. That is just me though. With this I got the collision working pretty fast, and it just works for the most part, and I can customize it as I want, and I'm just liking it. So there is no real, the reason is because I want to. Now I want to test one more thing. Let's go to LDDK. There was this. If you had this kind of setup, I would clip through, so I want to test this. If my ceiling collision changed anything with this. Or if we're still clipping. We probably are. It's too small for me. Alright, I changed the ceiling collision to be a little bit taller. Let's go and fix that. Collision check component. The ceiling collision, and let's remove 23. And it's also a learning experience to make custom things. How do we get it to work properly? Yeah, with this then I have the weird clipping. Because the horizontal one is too tall. My horizontal collision is, since it's a BoxCast, it's too tall compared to how, to where my to how high my ceiling collision goes. Let's make this a little bit different. Let's move it up one. That. I'm not sure why I'm doing it over here, and wait, we're not It's really hard to get into this. We're not clipping. Cool. The collision sizes aren't set yet though, but I know that behavior from before where it made me glitch through everything. I wanted to test it now after I fixed the ceiling collision. Let's see what we said we were supposed to do. Create collisions in scriptable objects. Yes. We're actually done with that. We're also using it for the normal attack. That is working now. Now I want to create a new attack. Yeah. But before I do that, since I finished 2 tasks and it's been about an hour, I'm going to take a short break and make a cup of tea. I will be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. I should really add a timer on my be right back screen. Oh well, I'll be right back. I'm back. All right, welcome, Captain Coder. I have not been stretching now. Well, I kind of was. I was doing things in a unoptimal way. I was supposed to start the kettle and make it just start it and then go to the bathroom, but I went to the bathroom first, and while I was in the bathroom I was like, no, it took a few minutes longer. So you fool, how are you doing? How was your class? We have already done 2 tasks. We have created a scriptable object for collisions, which is quite interesting. Today is going great. Just writing the blog entry for today's stream. I was thinking, since I'm making tutorials for YouTube, I also thought that I might write them down in text. Since I'm writing the tutorial anyway, the only thing that's missing is a few screenshots. But then I also need a blog where I can write it. So then we'll have to set up that Jekyll. Static sites. And free hosting and GitHub pages. Oh, really cool. Can I... Welcome back, Art. Welcome, Art. How are you doing? I will look into that. Thank you very much, Captain Coder. Yeah, Captain's in chat, and I am in the chat. So, cool thing we did today is we put the collision detection into a scriptable object. So in several places, like the interact with objects, I had this code that I had to write whenever I wanted to collide with anything. I had to write my overlap circle collision stuff and get the components and everything. But now, wait, I messed up. Collision data dot component. You swear Twitch is a big community center. You just wander around from room to room and all the cool people are there. I think the game dev community is like that. There isn't that many people streaming, and there's like a set of a few hundred people watching, which kind of results in same people everywhere, which is kind of neat. But yeah, now I made the collision in a scriptable object. So for interactables, I made the scriptable object is a type T, generic. And then we have the interactable collision, which just is the component type I want to interact with and get out. You used to hang out in IRC channels all the time, chatting with people. Yeah, same. I really wish I had this during COVID. Yeah, that would have been great. We should have started like 4 years ago. That would have been amazing. 3 years, I mean. So now I have my collision. I can do circle collision or box collision. And whenever I want to get a specific type, I just create a new scriptable object here. So I have, this is of entity collision, so my box will have The box melee attack will have a set size. It will just create a collision when I want to of that size. So this is really neat. Where was I? Right. I want to create a downwards attack. So my thought with this is let's start so I can see my box. We have this nice little floating box. So I've changed a bit how set it to 7, see how that feels. Then it's a lot closer to you all the time. Good. I have this box you will use to attack like this. Duration 0.05. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Captain Coder, to Art. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. It is now we can use the clap, yeah. And I'll give you a clap hat. Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you, thank you. So back to the box. This box, I had a couple of people request a 10x redeem the cost with 20% discount. That would be nice. I think they call it September, which is I think September, or yeah. They usually have subs being half the price. So every September I think they have half price of for subs, both for yourself and gifted ones. Okay, so the box floating with you, following you, and you attack with it. It's kind of going to be this is going to be the entity of the game. That entity. Last stream we changed how we're going to work. The box. I've taken a few different types of bits from different types of conversations. So since the game is called MoonVania, not really, but it will be situated on the moon, because that was something Chris and I was talking about before. So the whole thing is going to be you're a normal person just walking, and it's a clear it's a night with a clear sky, so you can see the moon. It's a full moon, and you can see the reflection in a pool of water. So you kind of start looking at the moon in the reflection, and you fall in. And as you fall in, you are transported to the moon. And you have no idea what you're doing and what's going on. And as you start, you will find you start to walk around, you have nothing. So you will find this box that is floating here. Normal death club. Death. Yeah. No, this is not the main character. This is from my Ludum Dare game jam. So the thought is then that you walk and you find a box on the ground that you try to lift up or something, and the box will move. And you start to think that there's an entity in the box, or that the box is like an entity, because it kind of starts floating around. It's the normal happy Thursday for you. So the box starts floating around and gets attached to you. So then the box decides to help you on your quest to get back to your world. So that's kind of how it works. And as everyone know, a box can't. It's not a living thing. There is something in the box. But the entity inside the box is too shy to show itself. But the entity, guess what the entity will be that is hiding in the box? The cloud. The box, it's not going to be a white box, it's going to be a cooler box, a better looking box that follows you around. Smiling Nimbus. So the cloud is going to be inside the box, and the cloud will follow you around, and you will use the cloud to do different abilities. So like attacking, for it to attack, or when you want to attack, the cloud will attack for you. And then the cloud you will find power-ups, new abilities throughout the game, and you will not get any ability, kind of. The cloud will get all the abilities. So to shoot a fireball, the box will open and shoot out the fireball. When you get the ability to float on the box, you will do this on the box, kinda. And just float on it. So that is the thing I started working on yesterday. So there is not really any limits to what I can do with it, since the box will be doing everything. So yeah, the only limit is your imagination, seeing what sort of abilities you will access through the box. Yeah. So as you progress through this dungeon, you will just power up the box as much as you can. I think that is a cool way of doing it, instead of having just a generic where the player has all the abilities. I just need to make it feel good. I think that is the problem. We already have the attack, but it's kind of short. It's not really, but... So the attack I want to do now, I wanted to have 2 attacks. The normal one straightforward, and then I also want one where we have the box over here, and you kind of slam it into the ground. And then you will have some poofs, and will be a stronger attack that is a bit slower. Like poof. To break things underneath you, or just to have a more powerful attack. You were thinking this well due to the Reaper person. Now the character will have a box to help them with magic abilities. And you think of Rincewind and his luggage chest. Rincewind. I am not very familiar with this world. So it's a fictional character from this world. Cool. I should read up on Discord. But yeah, that is my plan with the game now. I have 21 days, 22, until I want it to be playable, heavy playable demo. And I don't think that's a problem really. The only thing I'm worried about is the graphics. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. These are all placeholder sprites, yeah, from the game jam. So I'm currently using what I had because it's a lot nicer to look at this compared to just having white boxes everywhere with different colored boxes. Because I want it to be a bit happier, if that makes sense. More grass and more just a bit happier. Let's use all the assets from the asset bundles you bought. Well, Captain Coder. Grass on the moon? Yes. You have never seen the backside of the moon. That's where all the grass grows because it's too bright on the front side of the moon. So grass will not grow. And as you know, the moon spins around the Earth at the same speed as the sun spins around. So the dark side of the moon will always be the same side, you know. And we cannot observe the dark side of the moon, so that's why that's where all the grass grows. You don't know who Rincewind is? He's a wizard student with a medical chest. His luggage, just as unlimited storage, can walk, has a personality, and is virtually indestructible. It is very useful in helping him out of trouble. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that seems very useful indeed. That is kind of what the box will be. So let's start working on this attack. So we have the box melee attack forward. Thank you again, Captain Coder, for the gift sub to Kage. Thank you, thank you. It is Twitch payday, the 15th. So that's when I'll get rich. Thank you very much. I am super happy with your support. Thank you, thank you. I was looking at my payouts on Twitch and I was wondering why they weren't updating. And then I saw it, yeah, they update on the 12th. So that's when I know how much I will get. This month I will get a payout. Cool stuff. Just got the best animated emote on Twitch. And I'm not even biased. Okay, let's actually do stuff. So we want a box melee ground attack state. Buzz. Box. Dram gifted you the Moon Cloud too. There are so many nice people out there just gifting subs. Oh, Wumi has a sub too. Cool, cool. What up, Wumi? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So many people there. Welcome, everyone. you've been lurking, but you're hyped for the gift sub. You're just drawing. Cool, cool. I will. I saw the intro you did for Captain Coder stream is really good. So I will commission you in the near future if you are available. That is. And when I figure out what I want to have. Okay. So for the ground attack, we also want the attack direction, which way we're facing. We take the start position as well. But the start position is going to be this. We'll take our starting position since we want the cube to be a bit away from the player. I want the attack length to be there. But I also want to have a bit slightly higher up. Just let you know. I will. Thank you. So for now, let's put it 1 unit up. We're not doing a move from the start. Well, we should probably move to this position. I'm also thinking about the reason I'm not doing anything is because I'm thinking, should we control if the player can move during these? So each state could define if the player is moving or not. I think we need that later, but not now. And target position would be the start position and have just a position further down. 2 maybe? 3. So first I actually do want to move. I want to move to start position. And I want to have a startup time duration. And on complete, we are going to slam it down. With void attack operation done. We'll probably need this later, so I'm going to save it down here. So here we'll do a data transform, do move, target position, attack duration, and we do set ease to the ease. And we could delay this. Do a set delay? Set delay. Delay duration. And complete. I want to do this. And I also want to have a check attack active, collision active. So we have on delay. We have an I want to have it on start. Probably we have a delay, so we could have a on start true. And here we do false. Here we do if we don't have the collision active, we return. Deal 15 damage. Let's see how this looks. Let's go to our box controller and add the state. It's going to be filled with so many states if I keep doing this. Box melee, ground attack, type ground state. I will have to figure out a way to do this in a better way. Or maybe I'll just add all of these to a separate class where I define them all. Okay, so ground states. Let's see if this works. Alright, maybe I should go to the box entity and set all the things. For that, I'm going to use the same collision, I think. The ease would be now in cubic, I think. Uh, 0.1 startup duration, 0.1, and attack duration 0.1 as well. Maybe. Let's see how this looks. I think this is good. I just needed to be looking a little bit better for... Let's just move it down to. I will expose all of this later. I could expose it now. What is it? No, I should probably not do that. I should do a raycast down. But if I raycast down, I can find where the ground is and have it perfect no matter what is in front of me. Okay, minus 1.75, and I'm going to leave it there for now. And something else I want to do is on complete. Oops. here I want to change to the follow state, but I also want to do effects manager, play effect, poof, transform position, data, transform position. I'm thinking about adding a package into the game to see how it works. A bit big. The poof, that is. Manager. Just playing the effect, yeah. Good enough. But you can't see it land. Kind of want to delay this a tiny bit, maybe. If yeah, maybe data transform position. We'll see. Instance add timer 0.05f. I kind of want to delay the whole thing. I kind of want to... Maybe I'll play the effect immediately, but we'll change to the follow state after a little bit. There are a few things I want to fix with this. So one would be things to think. First would be raycast down to see if there's ground. And the target position to ground. To be no ground, no explosion. But I'm not I need to think more about this, so I'm writing it down so I know what I have thought of. But my question then is, if I'm done with this attack, then what should I do? Because I only wrote down 3 things to do. Break it down one stack. And we are kind of done with that. So, alright, I wanted to add field package to project. I think it's called field. Now we need to import it as well. So the field library is supposed to be a library that can help you juice up your game. So I don't need the HRP, I don't need the URP. I do want feedbacks. Achievements. A lot of stuff. Can I just... Okay. So, field demos, we don't really... I'm not going to grab the demos. Okay. Extremely easy to use. feedbacks are going to change the way you make your games awesome. Just create an empty game object, add feedbacks class to it, and you can start adding, tweaking individual feedbacks with more than 130 different feedbacks to pick from. IP head changed just for these files. And now we play the waiting game. So, yep. Let's read up on Jekyll that Captain Coder was talking about. Make a simple website and post it for free on GitHub pages. A little tricky to get working with the first time, but you love it. Is that what you made for your blog that you're using for the stream right now, where you upload every day? All of you use it these days. Cool. Yeah, I will really look into this. Now I'm starting to wonder if there's a problem here. Because it shouldn't be take that long to import a single shader. Why did I break Unity? So we could look at this cool thing you linked. Requires Ruby. I gotta install Ruby. All development headers, like the Ruby version. They're really cool. I've never played around with Ruby. Ruby gems, ECC and make. Okay. Cool. Pages. So we just structure them like this and we're all good. I will probably start to look into this tomorrow. It's loading on Unity now, but I need to change my panel because I am not streaming tomorrow. Let me fix that. I think I put it so that I stream tomorrow. Let's remove that. Save settings. Cool. The next stream will be Saturday, but I still have more than 1.5 hours here, so we're good. How come we're always pausing on the same days? Always this week. Will people watch? Well, they can watch my my VODs on YouTube because I upload all my VODs to YouTube. It's a little bit behind because I'm uploading a single one or one per day. So, and since I don't stream every day, they will catch up soon, in like a week. And I still have not made commands for this, but I will tomorrow. But it should pop up in Twitch through TM. I think it has already. So feel free to follow. You can schedule pre-recorded videos to play on your channel. Yeah, you can. Well, I could do re-record. That would be kind of cool to do a. Like, it would be kind of cool if instead of doing like a YouTube video, if we just did something together and didn't want to live stream it, then we can just play it later. Unless it's terrible, then we don't have to. But there is a lot of people that just plays their old videos, like speedrunners showing their old speedruns, especially when there are long speedruns, like those 6 to 10 hour ones. But okay, we got feel in the project now, so let's look into this. We have feel. Can I store your 30-day viewer count? If we were a giant, that would make sense. Yeah, I've seen people with that usually averages a couple of hundred that has at least 60, 70 on the restreams. So let's did I save it? No, I did not. Let's open up this again and go to documentation. No? Why can I not copy from here? It's not copying. Let me copy. Okay. Let's look at the documentation for feel. So this is what it does. One moment, let me pause the music and we can check the trailer. You can add so many feedbacks from just a single component, and you can play them when things happen. So if I get this to work properly, then we could make so many cool things. I tried using this in another project of mine, but I was doing a lot of custom things with the camera, so I couldn't. Yeah, I kind of want that for my health. Feel. Cool. How to install? We already installed it. Input. Input API to trigger whatever interactions they offer. Use the old input AI. If you're using new input, you can switch to hybrid mode. To both. I think I have that. Let's see if I do. It's in other settings. Other settings and active input mode should be both. Yeah, cool. Cool. I should turn on the music again. Demos recipes. This is the update Cinema Machine camera shake. Okay. So I want to have a small camera shake when I hit the ground with my attack that I just made, the downwards attack. So import feel, we did that. Import Cinema Machine, we have that. With empty scene, no. Add a cube, no. We had a Cinema Machine top menu, create a new virtual camera, we have one. Select your virtual camera. Yeah, add extension, drop impulse listener. Okay. Let's open the prefab and add extension. Impulse listener. Do we have one? Oh, there we have it. Okay, select your virtual camera, add that, create an empty game object, call it, let's do that. We need to create an empty game object and call it feedbacks. And feedbacks. Set it to 000. Add a new Cinema Machine impulse feedback to it via add new feedback button. Camera probably, machine impulse. From its inspector, click the cog at the end of the raw signal. There we have the raw signal and 60 shake. The cog icon doesn't work. You'll find the same presets in packages, Cinema Machine presets noise. Okay. can just drag them into your impulse inspector. Let me set the velocity to 555. Just play in the editor and select my test feedbacks object and press play button, that one. Okay. Really cool. I think it's a bit too long. The decay time could be like 0.2. Yeah. That feels better. 0.2. Counter take. Okay, so how to set up a set up a scene machine impulse source feedback. Now I've set up that, I want to trigger feedback from code. To give you a timeline, let's move here. So how to use field with no feedback's property. Trigger playmaker, no. Position feedback. Health bars. Make an object wiggle in your scene. Blink. I'm interested in blink. Is that probably when they take damage? I could add that to enemies. Motion stretch object behavior. Okay. I need to can I go into it? No. I wanna do okay, let's try this. Let's go into the code. And let's add a serverless field with feedback. That's feedbacks. Feedbacks. Play. Feedbacks. Maybe I should have actually gotten the examples or demos. Okay, MF feedback I didn't see this. Is replaced by the new and improved MFF player, which will improve performance, let you keep runtime changes and much more. The MMF player was just like feedbacks. Consider using it instead. So we want player. Okay, let's remove. Can I copy this? Copy. Can I paste it? Can paste as new over there, but I kind of want to paste as new here. Just add a impulse. Can I Okay, I need to copy from that one. So let's remove these. Remove, and let's check this one, what I did. 60 shake, 555, decay 0.2. Shake, this should be 0.2 and velocity 555. So then in code, I guess we'll change from MMF feedbacks to MMF player. And then we will go into the box entity and we'll just add feedbacks. Would be cool if this works. It does. Wow. I like this. I feel like there's some power behind this. With the screen shake. Okay, so feel is going to make everything so much easier. Let's see what else we have. New feedback, we have so many. Blink. Okay, so I'll probably do a feedbacks, this, and this will be box attack. Or would there be a I guess yeah, okay. I think each thing will have their own feedback component. Yeah. So the box attack, so then I would do like box feedbacks. Just box. This will be box ground feedback, ground attack. And then we'll create another one. And let's enemy. And this will be enemy hit feedback. And I think I saw renderer and we have blink. Okay, the target blink is set to be able to work properly. You can set one below. What is a target blink? Let's check the documentation, because this one should be blink component. Prejudice and sprite to button A, no. I did blink component. Okay, so let's go to the, let's grab the there, angle. Isn't it called that? Bear Angel. Bear Angel. No? Bear Enemy. Right. So on the sprite, I need to add a blink. Right? Add an blink component, set the method to material alpha. Sprite renderer. Oh, we could set it to. Okay. We don't have to set it on the sprite itself, so let's remove it. Let's add it here. And then blink. Material alpha. Then we set the sprite renderer. Okay, let's see. Set to material alpha and drag the sprite renderer into blink target render slot. Then we want to define our blink sequence. Set faces are raised to size 2. Oh, this is really annoying with the LDTK importer. Face duration 1. This is probably going to mess everything up. Yeah. Oh well, we have the spare enemy now, where I can set stuff. Face duration to 1, off duration to 0.3. On duration to 0.7, off lerp duration, no. Element 1 should be 0.5, 0.2, 0.3. Repeat count to -1. We'll have it repeat forever. Start blinking. Let's go back in here and set the bear enemy. No? Let's play. I don't have a spare enemy near me. Let's fix that. Let's add an enemy right next to us. There we go. Now we have an enemy. Let's see if we can get it to blink. Yeah. But this is not correct. Stop blinking. I want it to blink, but I don't want that. I want to use so if we What happens if I do this? Okay, so did it float value or not? Use material properties. So it's not exactly what I want. I was hoping that the blink would do what I wanted it to do. But that is not what it does. I wanted to have the blink, but not the alpha. With a color is what I wanted. I also don't understand the off and on alert. Is it because it's not? No. Well, the blink is not something I can use then. So let's see what we have. Contents of the asset. Let's see what else we have. Let's go to renderer. We have blink. We have, I think flicker and blink would be the same thing. But what is sprite renderer? Yeah, I think sprite render is what I want. Let's remove blink. This feedback requires a bound sprite render. Is it? You have to set it to a single one. So let's change color of a target sprite render over time and flip X and Y. You can also use command 1 or many sprite render shaker. This would probably be better. Let's go back to the Bear Angel and let's add an MMF player. And let's add the sprite renderer. But now we could add the its own sprite render here as the one over time, duration 0.2, modify color over time. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. That's the alpha. Let's create another one here. Let's set this to not the alpha. I'm doing the same thing again. I kind of want to have an overlay over it, which is not this. This is just changing. This is just changing the sprite render, and that wouldn't work. There's so many things we can do. But I guess it's the thing I wanted to do is not possible because you need another sprite on top of it. Or you need to change the input shader. So let's not do that now. The claphead is not working. Wow. Scam. I will fix that. What up, Dram? It works like a few hours, 2 hours, and then it just stops working. And I have to refresh the cache of it. So I will redeem one. There we go. Thank you for the clap hat. So I am working on adding feel to the game. With this camera check. Oh. It gives it a bit of power to the attack. And I am liking it. Something I want to add then is let's open this and remove the MM link. Let's make the boss more epic. That would be fun. That is room 9, right? Yes, room 9. Let's go. Let's spawn into room 9. No. So I want to add feedbacks and I want the boss feedback. And I wanted to have a camera and I want a cinema machine impulse. Let's add the 60 shake one. Let's have it at 555. Have a slightly longer. Went on a nightly run. Cool. I would be scared to run in the darkness, but that's just me. Okay, so now we have this, and I want to pause. No, that's wrong. Here we need first boss feedback. Not that one. Let's create a new object of boss feedbacks. Then we'll add first boss feedback underneath this. And then we have on phase 2 land feedback. Let's go to the script where the first, that's not first boss. Did I call the boss 1? I probably did. Transition to component, but now you have to deal with an annoying bug, so no escaping. That is a very non-PG word in Swedish. Or PG-12, PG-13. No, oh, well, maybe PG-13. Yeah, I know. I know. I just saw it and was like, huh. Interesting choice of word. It's a slang. It's a word for male genitalia. If that's, yeah. Not a slang, it's a word, kind of. It's a word. Okay, so we have the. Let's go to the boss because I need to go to the boss to see. We have the boss. So the first boss, we have phases. Second phase. Here we have boss jump to position component. This component. It needs a zeroless field, which is a MMF player. Player. For now, it's how you would expect. Yeah. Logo is a rooster. Okay, let's see. I think this is where we want to play the feedbacks. I need to look into feedbacks a bit more, what I can do with it, because there's so much you can can do. So let's run this one. We could probably be on the component. Yeah, let's do that instead. MMF player. And we'll have a camera, which will be a camera impulse. And let's set it to 0.5, so it will be more of it. And let's set it slightly higher. So that will trigger the impulse. Then we can remove this one. Spent a lot of time writing in graduate school and doing my best to avoid saying the name. Yeah, I can understand that. So with that, let's save there. Then we could probably, on the initialize, write this, get component, MMF player. And then we'll play it right there. So this will be interesting. Now I need to check, is the boss, what layer is the boss? Collider, the first boss. Model, where do we have the collision on here? It's enemy, good, and enemy, good. Okay, you could not initialize it because you can't get the component. Now why is that? We have the where did I add it? Oh, did I add it on the post jump to position component? Yeah. Let's okay. Let's copy the component and let's add it to the prefab. Then we'll have an extra one here. Now we have this, the MMF player. So in initialize, I hope it's working. Why are we not able to get the component? In initialize. I mean, it's awake, so okay, let's just put it in, get the right setup. Let's try this. Oh, well, it's because look at this. What am I doing here? I'm just getting the component from the null object. Game objects. You made a the progress today, parameterized UXML component. You can specify the rows, columns, and cell size directly in UI Builder, and they border it, resize it to fit the content. We'll be doing drag and drop stuff on Saturday for storing items. Yeah, it's really cool. It worked out really well. A good job on that one. Yeah, if you already have a system, there's no reason to go over to a new one. Both Captain Coder and I do not really have a game object. Let's attach this. That's also... Yeah, switching mid-project doesn't feel like it would benefit anyone really. Do I need to include inactive? No. It is disabled though, so could that be why I can't get the component? Priority is null. Alright, I did re-import. Let's check, go through the boss again. Where's player event? Everything here looks good. Everything that looks good. Boss trigger. Needs a boss intro camera. The boss camera doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, it needs this one. Boss camera needs to. Boss controller. Boss, I think. And boss intro trigger would also be first boss, and this would be the boss done. But I'm wondering what's not. Oh, that was null for some reason. Or was it because I changed the script that it was changed that revert? But yeah, switching mid-project feels like a bad idea, especially because you have done so much done. You have done so much done. You have so much done in your current system. You got a lot of moving parts and stuff that communicate with each other. It would be a pain. Plus, I don't know how well it would even run, and my current system works just fine with Yukui. It as performance as you can get. So you're happy with it? Yeah, then you shouldn't switch. Okay. I really need to set this up better. -5, -5. This one needs to target to follow the boss, and the boss camera shouldn't. It should just be the whole room kind of. So many issues. But it's off, runtime only, anti-boss done. There we have my YouTube channel, where I will soon PM upload YouTube tutorials. I will actually focus on it tomorrow. I am working on a project that would, let's see. Cool. Now we have a null entity horizontal movement. Has moving platform. We don't have that, no. Oh, the boss doesn't have that info. I am working on a Unity project that will help me make the videos for the tutorials. I just need to get it done. I was sitting with it like for an hour before stream and testing things out. Entity moving platform component. Moving platform component. So I hope that I can start making the YouTube video in a couple of days, because my previous attempt was terrible and I'm not going to upload that. Captain Coder can confirm. There, cool. Oh, get dunked. What is happening? Why are they? Moving weirdly. Videos are hard to make, yeah. But with the new thing, new style, I think I can make them pretty fast. Within a couple of hours, at least for the first one. Okay, so we are almost there. We need to open this one. This is a boss camera. It should also have a no, not a camera shaker, add extension, impulse listener. Oh. The reason why it hasn't been done yet is probably because I'm streaming every available hour I have. There we go, and now when it lands, no? Well, that works too. And it's stacking. Oh, that looks funny. I was not ready for the it's like it's screaming when it's shooting stuff out. That was not when it landed, that was just when it was done. So I think a jump curve timer is above 1. And if player trigger is playing, if it's not playing, then we do this, and we do player allowed to play. What is allowed to play that takes a position? Oh. Oh, do we allowed to play? That's true if the feedback is allowed to play. Got to work tomorrow morning, so you can't stream. Kinda sad, but understandable. Can't play. That can play. False. I shouldn't quit. You really like teaching kids how to, you know, do stuff. We have been going quite long without a break. So I'm going to take a small break soon. This is good. Look at this. One landing. We're having that camera shake. Cool. Captain wants to slowly build an arm of kid code to make his own studio and make game. I mean, it's not a bad idea. If it teaches them to be good coders, and then they will probably be very happy to code a game with the captain, you know? And then he has his army. It's brilliant. I would do the same. And that is also why I want to be a teacher, because I want to teach kids how to code so they can work for me. No. Minions, what up, Josarn? Welcome. I took your advice from yesterday, and I built myself a couple of collision objects. I have my collision objects now. I can just use this for circle collision or a box collision. So my components are a lot nicer now when I want to use collision. It's just this. I do a circle collision, I check if I have a collision, and then I do interact. While I have the components, I can do whatever I want with the component. Same for the hitting the ground. We get the component, we do a box collision, and then we do what we did before. And it's really easy to use. And then you just define the radius here and stuff. I can also keep track of, for the melee hit, I do it every frame. And I have this keep track of hits. So if you've hit one enemy, you can't hit it again in the same attack. So this became a really nice thing to have. And we've also added feedback to, I'm not sure why it didn't work with my box entity. Go to box ground attack feedback. So what I've figured out is I should probably put my feedback on the box here. Let's do feedback. And put MF player. Feedback would be a camera, spin machine impulse. The shake, 0.2.2, this will be 555. Yeah. And then we'll drag this feedback to there. So let's actually do feedback, and this will be box round LA round feedback. So unless I've messed this up, it should also give me feedback from, yeah, when I do the attack. You can see the shake. I need to fix it with the edge collision though. My camera is not set up correct since last time I had to re-import the level. And there's the second attack now. When it lands, there's also camera shake. I think this feel package that I've had for a while, I think I got it in an asset bundle. Just makes it a lot easier to add cool effects. And I really need to look through the demos they have to see what I can do with it, because there is so much. Let's check, by the way, what we can do. Let's actually start play mode and just check. We have the impulse now. Let's remove that and do... What else do we have? Instantiate particles. Cool. I saw there was something about the stretching the ocean stretch. Wiggle. Okay. Target. Oh wait, what was the target? Wiggle. We need a wiggle. Oh. Isn't this great? Yeah, I don't think the wiggle is the component I want. Transform with squash and stretch. Maybe a wiggle? Yeah. No, I think this could be really good. So now we have the stretch when it happens. But if we had the stretch, this is the feel asset, yes. I'm just trying it out. I haven't done that before. What I want to... with the stretch, if I did that during when it fell down, that would be cool, I think. So let's have this squash and stretch, but let's add it to another squash and stretch feedback. No, melee ground start feedback, ground attack. Not used with this suit now. It's I got it from a humble bundle, I think. Here we do the squash and stretch. Transform will be the box entity. So I will run this when going to the box melee. I will probably put all these in a single, well, not the MMF player. Yes, here, let's the MMF player. Oh, start attack player. And this will be done right here. Thank you very much, Captain Coder, for the gifted sub to Josarn. Thank you. Man, you are gifting so many subs. That deserves a big clap hat. Or two. Thank you. I'm gonna out Ram. Oh, dang. Now you get the cute clap emote. And soon I will also make another animated emote. I'm thinking about making a WoW emote. So I think the squash could look good if we do it when it's falling down, like, I don't know, we'll see. Oh wow. I think that looks pretty good, don't you guys? Really cool. We'll be lurking, alright. Gotta head out. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching, and thank you all for all the gift subs. Stretch really kinda that makes it so good. Currently you can do it from anywhere, really. But my thought is that you shouldn't be able to use it when you're jumping. Gifted another sub. Thank you, Captain Coder, for another sub to Chris. Now he can use the the clap emote as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. My thought is that this will be a kind of a down attack. When you are standing on the ground, you can do it. All the claps. Thank you again, Captain Coder. Yeah, my thought is that cloud is amazing. I need to get that as well. If he has too much money, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I really like this attack. I think I'm going to do the same. Okay, I have an idea. So I'm going to, in the box controller, the attacks look good, yeah. We also have the horizontal attack, and I'm thinking about doing the same where we wish the box during the attack, but horizontally instead. Well, we make it a bit more horizontal and squish it vertically. So I'm thinking about actually... What up, Deborah? It's going great. It's going great. We're having a lot of progress. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I will show you in a second what we've done, what we have. Feedbacks. And I will just make a class for all of these. So we can have the public MF player, melee ground feedback, and we also have the melee ground attack start feedback. A little bit tired, had an exhausting day at work, so you start with coffee and do more blender. It sounds like a very good plan to me. It sounds like the best plan, actually. There we'll add a serialized field of the what we just made, the box controller feedbacks. Called feedbacks. And we'll serialize this. Serialize full. Then we serialize field on these two. Now they should be in their own little drop down in here. At the top, I think. Feedbacks, yep. There we can grab the ground feedback, and then we have the melee start. Cool. I will also add this one to state machine data. Feedbacks. The data feedbacks will be feedbacks. That's it. Then I can, instead of having these in here, I could just do data feedbacks melee ground, this one. But this is the start. Let's copy and paste that here and do the melee feedback. So, Deborah, I will show you what we made. I can't run through the whole game right now, but we can move into... We can check out the boss first. The camera is a little bit off, but it will have to do. I can probably zoom it out. Let's grab the level and room 9, the boss camera. To enable this, I just want to see the size. Well, I can see the size without enabling it. No, I can't. Could be good. Disable it again. So, you are a character. This is not the... Wait. Oh, I already triggered the boss. Oops. Well, let's restart this and let's make the camera big. Oh, it started because I enabled the camera. Right. should fit good. Okay, it's a MetroidVania, 2D side-scroller. You find power-ups that lets you get to new areas. That shouldn't start the boss now. Good. So you have a little box following you. This is something I decided yesterday that we started working with. So you have this little box entity following you. And that will be the one that does all the attacks for you and all the skills. Yeah, the box you heard about. So today I've made a new attack, which is a kind of a ground pound. And I started playing with the field package from More Mountains, the same people that made the Corgi engine, 2D one. But so this is the attack, a ground pound, or so that is pretty neat. And then I can show you the boss. So this, you get in here. This is the vertical slice I'm working on for the game. First phase of the boss is where it goes to the right and shoots fireballs that you have to dodge. It's way too hard now, but that's the first phase, and then it goes to the left and does the same thing. And phase 2, it jumps and throws a lot of bombs that are glitching a little bit right now, but they explode and deal a lot of damage. So that is the boss. And then you can kill the boss as well. And then we'll go to the first room. We have a lot of rooms. I'm using a program called Level Designer Toolkit to make all the rooms. It looks like this. So in here I'm specifying every object where they should be, and events and doors and everything that I have imported scripts in Unity that handles. So if we go to room 1, I have no, is it? Oh, I didn't disable the boss camera. And in here we have just a lot of enemies that attack us that we can kill. We have a box. So the box I'm carrying behind me now is a feature I started working on 3 days ago. We can throw a box, and you can also surf on the box when you throw it. You can jump and surf on it. You can also oh, I managed to do that. That is pretty cool. Not sure why it's bouncing, but that's for later. But you can throw it and surf on it. Put up backslash. Throwing the box and attacking is currently the same key, so it's that's why I'm attacking every time. But you can surf on it, and yeah. So the box that follows you will be the one that does all the attacks. And all the cool stuff. And now I have 2 attacks, and I'm going to be thinking of how to do combination attacks in the new input system. Is there a way that I can make it, like if I want to have a big shoot, for example, we have interactions, but it would be cool to define if you had to hold 2 keys, but I can do that in a different way. It's not a problem. I'll do that. So let's go to the box controller. Here we are updating our current state. So what I could do is also do that. Let's do this just to see if get movement and started dot. Well, it's not an input, it's a vector with 2 input. The vector to event. Started.y. There we go. Is less than 0.5 minus 0.5f. We'll do the ground pound. I will change this later. I'm just doing this to test. Else, we are going to do the attack for. This should give me both my attacks I have, I think. Yeah, that's my normal attack. It's not as cool as the... Oh, it started. I need to be on performed here. If we are holding down... I will get these from the player in the future. Currently, the box controller is separated from the player. There we go. If I hold down and attack, we do the ground pound. And if I don't, I do the normal forward hit, which is kind of lame. I need to figure out a way to make it not lame. Make the impact more visible. I think the problem is that it's moving from the shoulder. It's kind of diagonal and just low. I think it would do a lot better if the attack duration was like 0.05. No, that's the ground state. 3 and 0.05, then it's more when attack certain one. But yeah, I want to add the squash here as well, but in the other direction. Melee front attack start feedback. There will be squash and stretch. I'm not sure which axis it would be. Would it be X20? Let's try that. But I also need to add it to my normal attack. So let's do that. Box melee attack, forward state. When we enter here, we would just want to do data, feedbacks. I need to add it. melee forward attack dot feedback. Forward like I was supposed to take a break, but now it's only 20 minutes until I have to leave. So I didn't set it. There we have it. Okay. Just looks lame. Let's play around with it. First, I think the thing is attacking in front of you kind of needs to be instant. That's animate scale duration 0.2. So if it's faster, let's move it longer, and duration is 1. So what other feedbacks could we add to it? Target shaker. That you emit a position shake event. This will be caught by position shakers. Oh, this is... Oh. So this is if I want to, if this would hit a wall, we could send out a shake event to everything if we want to shake anything around us. Kind of like if the Mario where you get stunned unless you jump, or games where you get stunned from the shake. This would be good for that, I assume. What else do we have? Instantiate particles, but I don't have any particles. I'm not sure how I would change this. And what I should do with it. We could do in cubic, in quint. You're taking a pixel art break and eating leftover birthday cake. How's the game going? The game is going great. I made this cool new attack. Look at this. Isn't that cool? And now I'm trying to get this attack to feel good as well. I'm not really sure if I offset 0.2, would that minus 0.2? No. 2.5. 0.4. What is remap? Oh. Okay. Yeah, the screen shake, and also it was really good with just the screen shake, but the squish of it as it goes down makes it look just perfect. Without the squish, if we do remove that one, it still looks good, but it's not as like, it feels like the preparation here is so much better with the squash. Yeah, it is. Cool. But the normal attack, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Or maybe it should just be like this. It's a weak attack. And maybe it should actually be a combo of attacks. A 3-hit combo. Classic. Flashing effect. I think I know what you mean. That would basically be a stretch of it that it does not go all the way down. Currently, I have written down in my notes. Raycast down to see if there's ground. Set target position to the ground, and if there is no ground, we don't get the explosion or the screen shake. So that is on my to-do list. I could do that right now. Really. Yeah, we need a sword slash effect, but I'm not sure how I would do that, really. Raycast. Oh, the blade sticks out of the box, so the box kind of goes to stand B. Oh. Okay, that is a good idea. Good. So you're saying that let's remove all those. Let's say I'm attacking forward. The box will fly right here, and could do a small box like this. It'll be like shooting out. It will be more like a stab though. That looks so weird. Or just having the sword sticking out and do a... I think what would be good, I have an idea how to make it feel better. And now it goes forward and then it comes back to the idle position, or the just normal follow position. But I think if we instead have it swish around and come back down to like beneath us. That would make it feel more like a slash than a weird stab. Yeah, to get the sword thing working, I would have to do some pixel art, and I'm not good at pixel art. But I might try creating a box one day. That shouldn't be too hard, I think. I don't know. So here we have a do move where we have to do this, but let's take we have a target position and let's have an end position. So with this, let's not do this, but complete first part done. On first part done, we do the same, but we do it to the end position, and we'll have a start and east end. Start. Then I'm going to grab this one and set the position. It's end. And we'll set end position to be start position. Minus new vector 3 0 minus 1 0. Okay. So we might have a cool effect from this. Start in would be, let's do in quad and then we do out quad. Oh. No? But why? Didn't anything change? End position is start position minus 1. Would be attack duration. We even get in here? We should, right? Yeah. But it's... Oh, is... Attack duration 0. Do I have to reset it myself? That's weird. If I have to. Nope. Debug log first part done. Second part done. And if I increase the attack duration to like 1, it should take some time to do this, and yeah. Classic me. I was like, why is it not? It was working, but oh man. Start the end position was just, I was doing minus 1, which would be +1. It's a bit too far down. Attack and Y. 0.7 maybe. And I should also use it. Okay, now I think I have it. That will be the last thing I do for today. Well, kinda. It's not good, but it kind of works as I wanted to. I think the problem is that the box needs to be in front of the player. If we do this, during the attack. Can we do that here? Can we grab the renderer? We have the sprite renderer. And what do I want to do? Over time, instant. I can't change the offset with this now. Would it work to just change the Z position? Do this and just... No, so we need a sprite render. I want to try that, and that's going to be the last thing I do today. So let's field sprite renderer. Right. In here I'm going to do right order, sorting order 100 0. Because then we'll get the feeling of it coming from behind us to the front of us. Yeah. Cool. Well, it's better than before. I'm gonna go with this for now, and then it's time to head out. So thanks for watching today. I will not be back tomorrow. Be aware. But I will be back on Saturday with my normal time at 11 on CET, 11 AM CET, and do like a 5-hour stream. So tomorrow will be a break, and I will try to get more work on my YouTube tutorial. or my project for it. Cool. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. And thanks a lot for all the I just saw a random live channels you think will like, and it was someone drawing a very, why would I don't know. Oh, Art is streaming, so let's go and raid Art. He is working on his own game engine and game, which is a Warlock's Gauntlet. So let's raid him. He is a cool guy and very supportive. Thanks for today, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I hope I'll see you on Saturday. Have a good one. Bye bye.